Good afternoon. My name is Scott Delcourt, and I serve as the Associate Vice President for Graduate Studies and Senior Associate Dean at the University of Maine. It is my pleasure to welcome you today to the 2021 virtual hooding ceremony for the College of Education and Human Development. We are also pleased to welcome last year's alumni from the graduating class of 2020 to the ceremony to also receive their hoods. As graduate degree recipients, you have faced numerous challenges to your education over the past 13 months and have displayed a great deal of resilience in facing these challenges. I am thrilled that we can join you with your friends and family, as well as members of the University of Maine community today to celebrate your accomplishments. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Koti Bahramian, Vice President for Research and Dean of the Graduate School, who will extend a pre-recorded welcome to you.
Hello, I'm Koti Bahramian, the Vice President for Research and Dean of the Graduate School. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my congratulations to you as members of our graduate student community, receiving master's or doctoral degrees in 2021. You have proven that you can not only overcome obstacles as presented by a global pandemic, but persevere and succeed with strength and courage. And indeed, this has impacted very positively on our community. I would like to share with you just a small sample of your positive impact and contributions. In some cases, students have dedicated their research time to assist with the pandemic. For example, graduate teaching assistants enhance undergraduate student success by organizing virtual collaborative group work in mathematics courses that the undergraduate students were enrolled in. Assistant Professor of Economics Andrew Crowley and his 6 graduate assistants helped State of Maine officials estimate the economic fallout from the coronavirus pandemic. Assistant Professor of Bioengineering Caitlin Howell, with the assistance of her doctoral students, compiled a list of research on N95 masks decontamination and provided this information to hospitals in the state. Graduate students in the Emotion, Pain, and Interpersonal Communication Laboratory, working with Director and Professor of Psychology Molly Ruben, have been studying the social impacts of face masks. Graduate students have also persevered in their important fields of study despite the pandemic. For example, doctoral student in biomedical science, Andrew Ouellette, worked with the Jackson Laboratory faculty, Associate Professor Katrin Kazrowski, to discover a new connection between Alzheimer's dementia and a specific gene. Doctoral student Sabrina Sultana has been investigating ways in which Maine's forests can contribute to the state's economic health. Graduate students in the laboratory of Dorothy Klimas-Zakas have been studying the wound healing properties of blueberries. These are just a few examples of your important work. I would like to thank all of you for your contributions to the University of Maine, the state of Maine, and beyond. Moreover, as you graduate, you are starting a new chapter in your lives. By graduating from the University of Maine, you are receiving UMaine's stamp of approval and joining the thousands of individuals who have received their degrees from this great institution for over 150 years. The stamp of approval from the University of Maine means that you have received high quality and high impact education through distinctive programs and by world-renowned faculty who have prepared you well for professional success and lifelong learning. Finally, the University of Maine is great because of you and those who graduated before you, for all that you have done and continue to do to make the University of Maine the flagship institution it is today. Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity to celebrate your success. Please keep in touch, as we want to hear from you about all of your endeavors. Congratulations to you, our class of 2021.
Thank you, Dean Bararamian. As it is for many of us who have spent their careers in higher education, commencement is my favorite time of year. And one of the things that is most rewarding for me is sharing the joy of our graduates with those who are most dear to them. It is the perfect culmination of the academic year and the many years of hard work that have preceded this celebratory time. One of the things that makes commencement exercises special, particularly for graduate degree recipients, is the academic attire, and today's focus, the academic hood. So I thought I'd spend just a few minutes providing an overview of the academic robe and hood and the features that you and your family will note as you receive your hoods today. The origins of academic dress date back to the 12th and 13th centuries, when the university was first taking form. Since the initial focus of universities was on the education of the clergy, the dress of teachers and students was that of a cleric. Long gowns were worn, and given the cold and drafty buildings in medieval times, they were likely necessary to help stay warm. Similarly, the hood was used to cover the shaved heads of clerics and students. In the days of Henry VIII, Oxford and Cambridge first began prescribing a definite academic dress. European institutions have always had a great diversity in their specifications of dress. However, American colleges and universities opted for a definite system that all might follow. A significant contribution to the development of the system was made by Gardner Cottrell Leonard, whose family owned a firm that made clothing, including religious robes. Mr. Leonard was greatly interested in the subject of academic dress, publishing on the subject in 1893. Shortly afterward, he was invited to work with an intercollegiate commission made up of representatives of leading institutions to establish a suitable system of academic apparel. The commission met at Columbia University in 1895 and adopted a code of academic dress, which besides regulating the cotton style and materials of the gowns, prescribed the colors which were to represent the different fields of learning on the velvet trim on the hoods that you will wear today. White was designated as the color of arts and letters and dates back to the fur trim on hoods at Oxford and Cambridge. Gold and yellow, and I brought a prop, which is actually a UMaine hood, standing for the wealth which scientific research has produced, was assigned to the sciences and so forth. The satin lining on the inside of the hood represents the school's colors. And for UMaine, this color is light blue, called Columbia blue. The American Council on Education has continued to update the standards for academic dress over the years. And the most recent change rather came in 1986 with new guidance on the PhD degree. And I quote from the code. In the case of the Doctor of Philosophy degree, the dark blue color is used to represent the mastery of the discipline of learning and scholarship in any field that is attested to by the awarding of the degree. It is not intended to represent solely the field of philosophy. So with with that brief introduction, we're going to proceed directly to the hooding. As a point of order, we will start by hooding the candidates for doctoral degrees in alphabetical order by first name. Graduates will be brought to the main screen individually, at which time they will turn on their cameras to be hooded. I will read their names, and after I've introduced you, your hooding assistant should place the hood over your head. And if you are tall, it helps to bend your knees to give them a fighting chance. Once your hooding assistants have completed their task, you will be placed back with the other attendees. We encourage all here to stay and watch the remaining graduates be hooded. And so, pleased to start with the doctoral candidates. And first up is Barbara Moody, Doctor of Philosophy and Education, advised by Dr. Ian Mehta. Waiting for Barbara to turn her camera on. Is Barbara there? Shall we move on? Okay, I'm going to move on. If Barbara's available, come back. The other doctoral candidate to be hooded today is Sherry Brown, Doctor of Philosophy and Education, advised by Dr. Jim Artesani. Here we go. Should add, as Sherry's being hooded, that we're using the sign language custom for applause. So I'll be going like this and welcome you to join me. Excellent. Congratulations, Sherry. Moving on to the master's candidates. First is Aidan LeClaire, Master of Science in Human Development, advised by Dr. Sandy Karen. Aidan. Congratulations, Aidan. Next, Ali Suffern, Master of Science in Human Development, also advised by Dr. Sandy Karen. Ali? Well done. Congratulations, Ali. Pleased to announce Anesha Hersey, Master of Social Work, advised by Dr. Judith Josiah Martin. Note that some of these candidates may not be from the College of Education and Human Development. We're trying to accommodate anybody that couldn't make their normal scheduled fitting. Very good. Congratulations. Next, Anna Godsey, Master of Science in Human Development, also advised by Dr. Sandy Karen. All done. Congratulations. Brandy Leroy, Master of Education and Instructional Technology, advised by Dr. Muir Morrison. Cheers. Congratulations. Christina Herrick, Master of Education in Student Development and Higher Education, advised by Dr. Kathleen Gillen. Nicely done. Congratulations, Christina. Derek McKinley, Master of Arts in Teaching and Secondary Education, advised by Dr. Brian Silverman. Well done. Congratulations, Derek. Elizabeth Hogan, Master of Education in Student Development and Higher Education, advised by Dr. Kathleen Gillen. Congratulations. Elizabeth Lavasser, Master of Education in Literacy Education, advised by Dr. Susan Bennett Armistead. Well done. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Aaron McDonald, Master of Education in Special Education, advised by Dr. Sarah Flanagan. Well done. Congratulations. Hillary Lynn McCabe, Master of Education in Student Development and Higher Education, advised by Dr. Kathleen Gillen. Well done. Congratulations, Hillary. Jennifer Albert, Education Specialist in Literacy Education, advised by Dr. William D. Nichols. Jennifer. Congratulations, Jennifer. Jessica Lazat, Master of Social Work, advised by Dr. Judith Josiah Martin. Jessica. Congratulations, Jessica. Jordan Pratt, Master of Education in Special Education, advised by Dr. Sarah Flanagan. Jordan. Nicely done. Congratulations, Jordan. Kittia Reeves, Master of Science in Human Development, advised by Dr. Sandy Karen. She is. Congratulations. Well done. Lai Xuan Cheng, Master of Education in Instructional Technology, advised by Mia Morrison. Congratulations. Laura Rhodes, Master of Education in Special Education, advised by Dr. Sarah Flanagan. Waiting for Laura's camera. There she is. Congratulations, Laura. Lisa Sturgis, Master of Education in Literacy Education, advised by Dr. Susan Bennett Armistead. Ms. Lisa?
Oops. Sorry.
It's tricky. There you go. Congratulations, Lisa. Mackenzie Bumpus, Master of Education in Student Development and Higher Education, advised by Dr. Elizabeth Allen. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Well done. Melinda Boynton, Master of Science in Human Development, advised by Dr. Sandy Karen. Well done. Congratulations. Renee Michaud, Master of Education in Elementary Education, Curriculum Assessment Instruction, advised by Dr. Elizabeth Hufnagel. Congratulations. Stephanie Connors, Master of Education in Instructional Technology, advised by Mia Morrison.
Here I am. Okay.
Well done. Congratulations, Stephanie. Susanna Michaud, Master of Education in Special Education, advised by Dr. Deborah Rooks Ellis. Congratulations, Susanna. That concludes our master's candidates. I'm wondering, could we get Barbara Mooney back on screen? Was she able to get her camera on? Maybe some technical difficulties. Congratulations, Barbara. So this concludes our hooding presentation for the University of Maine's College of Education and Human Development,
Scott,
graduating classes of 2020 and 2021.
Scott,
Yes,
we have some additional student to hood.
pardon?
We have another student to hood.
Oh, sorry, did I miss somebody?
I think they may have arrived a little later due to maybe some technical issues. So I've highlighted on our list here.
Okay, so it's Michaela Mitchell. Sorry, Michaela. Master of Education in Elementary Education, Curriculum Assessment Instruction, advised by Dr. Tammy Mills. Glad you could join us. Congratulations, Michaela. And I think, Crystal, is there anybody else?
I'm not sure. There are a few that are having some issues that we're hearing from our live feed, but I'm not sure that they'll be able to join us, unfortunately.
Okay. So this concludes our hooding presentation for the University of Maine's College of Education and Human Development, graduating classes of 2020 and 2021. A special thanks to the University of Maine Symphonic Band for providing the pomp and circumstance music. Thank you all for participating today as we honor your achievements and resilience during these unprecedented times. As you move into the next phase of your career, Please stay in touch with us so that we may celebrate your future accomplishments. For those of you who have been made too shy to join us today on camera or were unable to because of technical difficulties, congratulations to you also. As we conclude, to quote former Dean of the Graduate School, Dan Zandweis, welcome to our hood.